Richie Reid. I joined the garden club about 4 years ago, and I was raised on St. Simon's, born and raised, but moved to Virginia for my entire adult life, and then we retired back into Savannah. And I really enjoy the garden club. I really enjoy design. I used to be a good gardener, but it's a little hard on my back now, so I'm into floral design. I've worked with Donna, Hardie, for the 100 Foundation. That's where we met. We did several galas together, and also a gala for the Philharmonic in Savannah. It's been an exciting journey. It's been fun for me, and I've learned a lot, and I want to show you some things that I have done today.
I'm Donna Hardie, born and raised on Wilmington Island, a true Southerner, which you can tell when I talk. This is how I put this together. First, I had the basket. I added some extras, to make it. I found the daffodils at Kroger in the produce section. So excited. This lady there is so wonderful. She always helps me find flowers, and when I go, it's first to the clearance section. My little trick, okay, add in dollar store, fake silk flowers, here and there, and it works, and I love it. And a little bit of ivy. And then this is Richie's prized bunny that we put in this basket. It came together to me, like I said, when I think of spring, I think of daffodils, bunnies, eggs. This says it all.
We always would do a centerpiece and sell them. This was a couple of years ago, and we found the galvanized little watering cans with holes in the bottom at
Hardie
Creek, and the man gave us a great price. So we were able to create this. Donna had the little bird's nest. This is from my backyard, this cyclamen we just put in the middle. And we always sell those centerpieces. And this was mine to bring home. And because it was galvanized, it was, rust bucket. So we decided for this special event to paint it and put it back together like it was when we did it before. It was simple and easy. We had everything. And I think it's good in the kitchen. It's good everywhere, anywhere you go. What I like to do are different things every time. And so this year, for this talk, we found this in a magazine and we copied it. It never looks exactly like you think it's going to, but it's your rendition of the arrangement that you like. I've learned a lot, and I've experimented a lot. I've been challenged by several of the projects we've done, and the most recent challenge is this beautiful vegetable arrangement. I saw it in a magazine, and like all art, it's never truly original. This doesn't look like the magazine exactly. It's my interpretation of it, and it was a challenge. I think it's beautiful. I used a little leaf shine on the vegetables when I got through, but I wanted to show you how we constructed it. There is tape, and this is the dry oasis, and it's a half dome. You can get them anywhere. You have to have this tape, this wonderful stuff. It's two-sided sticky tape, and you can tape down almost anything to anything. And it is water resistant. And so I taped on the silver container, put the artificial flower oasis, domed oasis on there. And then you have to have sticks. All kinds of sticks. We have little ones and big ones. And I'll just show you how easy this is once you get it a little bit organized. It was hard to figure out and so much fun to do. Oops. There we go. And if you haven't tried something new and different and challenging, you should. If I can do it, anybody can do it. The only thing that did fill in with these little broccolis. Now, I hope that's kind of back to the way it was. Oh, one more. The other thing I would recommend in putting any of this together are these small clips. They work beautifully to attach things. For example, I used them in the hat to secure the hat, the leaves to the head, in the styrofoam head. And the other thing I would always recommend having on hand are these water containers. The shape of this and the choice of the silver base was really made by the photo I saw. I didn't have the silver base they had, it was very modern. But I created the same shape, the dome, had the silver, and I wasn't disappointed. It's been fun to do, and now I'm looking for something else. I started out with this arrangement, one in green and white, and choosing to use this basket that I have had for a long time. And I imagined that because what I had in my mind was to have it very large, and I started out with the sagos that from my yard, and, the magnolias from the yard, the ivy that's still in a pot from my back porch on either side. And I realized that for the size of the pot, I had started with too large of a frame. So I cut this way down, and the minute I did, I realized that the proportions were right for the size of my container. Of course, because of the hydrangea, I soak the oasis with food in it, at least overnight or longer. And I tried to use all of the things I have. And then I realized that if I bought the hydrangea, that I wanted the white lilies. I actually prefer them closed like this. But to keep the contrast going, I found at the wholesale distributor, which I run to often, for exotics, something that you don't find at the grocery store. I got these. I wish I knew the name of them. I bought these little starburst, and when these white lilies open, it's going to be have a lot of interest still. And if in fact my hydrangea fails, because I've had bad luck with them, in several days, this will be so full that it won't matter. I'm very happy with this arrangement. I'm thrilled to be able to use my container, and it was a lot of fun. I have a tip for hydrangeas because they're just so fabulous. You can find these at any garden center or Michael's. They have a rubber top and a hole in it, and you can fill your container. Even it works with if you want to add roses to a display. Even at the last minute, you can push this in your oasis, and it'll keep the hydrangea or any other delicate flower fresh with fresh water the whole time. I know this is a little different for a floral arrangement, but there's a reason for it. It is a little hint of what we're planning on for the Knobs Tour, April 16 and 17, 2021. It's going to be different, like everything else has been different recently, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. This hat is all flowers or greenery, and the only tool that you will need if you want to do it is to buy these styrofoam heads. They have men, they have women, they're not that expensive, and these pins. Everything was constructed with things from the garden, an orchid from Sam's, and these pins. So I would encourage you to try it. It's a lot of fun, and you never know what you're going to end up with. Let me show you the back. Anyway, I wanted you to see the back of the hat because you want it to be finished front and back. And this was just a variegated leaf that came in one of my bundles of cheap flowers, and I twisted it around till I was happy, and then I stapled it. So And if you notice over here, I've rolled a leaf. It's very effective and subtle, and I'll show you how to do it. This is the leaf you get from the florist. I don't think they're in the garden that are quite this dark and beautiful. And you roll it like this. Well, something like this. And you get your desk staple gun. And let me just get this right. And that's it. And then you have, and they're you can twist them differently, tighter, looser. Then you have something you can work with to add interest to an arrangement. And it's very easy. I could have put something else up here. I mean, actually, that's kind of cute.